Hey everybody, how are you? Jason Harper here with you, and man, it's so glad to be able to talk to all of you. And do what? What? I don't have to wear them. Oh, woo! Okay, that's way better. I can talk to you like this. This is great. First of all, what an honor and a privilege it is just to share a couple minutes with you. You know, as a TV news guy, I typically know exactly what I'm going to say, for the most part. I don't have a clue what I'm going to say today. I think part of the problem is this is a leadership conference. I don't feel like a leader a lot of the times. I don't have any wonderful quotes on success, leading, winning. I'm not a Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Tim Cook, Steve Jobs, Dave Ramsey. I wish I had a lot of that type of knowledge to share with you today. And you know what? You're going to hear, and maybe you already have heard, a lot of note-taking moments that you're going to post on your mirror and keep with you. And I think that is incredible. I think that's what's wonderful about an event such as this, is there are so many ideas and thoughts and so many creative people that God has put together in this conference, in this summit, to be able to help you. Can I be real for a second? This has been the most difficult year and a half of my life. I'm 44. For the first time, I feel like I'm learning lessons for the first time in my life. Lessons that I wish someone had told me when I was 18. Things that I wish I had been told when I graduated college, before I got married, after I got divorced, before I got remarried. But you know what? I'm learning them now. And that's what life is all about, right? It doesn't matter when you go through the valley, it's that you got back up, and it's that you learned, I hope that you learned something so that you don't repeat whatever it is that happened. I guess if there's one thing I could say is be authentic. It doesn't matter what business you're in. If you're a creative arts person or whatever, be authentic. One of the hardest things for me is being in television. You get caught up in yourself. It's very easy to do that. Social media does not help whatsoever. And on your worst possible day, you've got a handful or more of people telling you how great you did, or you know, whatever it is, you know, just feeding your ego. And you pack those things away and you start thinking that you're really better than you are. And you stop remembering who made you, whose you are, God's. And it becomes about you. And it doesn't take long for you to slip up. And we've all been there at different times. My wife tells me all the time, just be authentic, whatever that is. That's hard for me, because there's this persona I feel like I have to keep up. So I encourage you, no matter what generation you are, man, woman, know who you are, know whose you are, know what you stand for, and pray every day and every night that you don't stray from those guardrails that you have set up and what God has put in your life, whatever your plan is. Talent's not enough. I've gone through almost my entire career on talent alone, and I'm very grateful for that, don't get me wrong. But imagine what God could have done with me had I actually worked hard. Right? I mean, think about it. Everyone sitting here watching today, everyone's talented from various parts of life, various industries. And a lot of us, just the doors, opportunity was there, right? But how much further we could be had we actually put in the work. And so if you're not where you want to be, don't be a victim of your circumstance. Don't look around and go, well, it's because that guy's dad gave him the money. It's because that woman is naturally a better speaker. It's because that kid is really good at making video TikToks, and that's why it doesn't. Stop blaming everybody else. Okay? You are in control of your own. You're behind the driver's seat, all right? Now, you got to let Jesus take the wheel, all right? Am I right? But forget it. You're only going to go as far as the amount of work that you put into it. I'm just learning that. Man, I wish someone had told me when I was 21 years old. I'm thankful for the things that I went through. I was talking to my dad recently. My dad was diagnosed with cancer. And he said, Paul in the Bible in 2 Corinthians talks about how the trials that we're supposed to go through can help someone else. And it says, 2 Corinthians 1 verse 4, who comforts us all in our troubles so that we can comfort those in any trouble with the comfort we ourselves receive from God. I'm grateful the crap that I've been through over the last year and a half. It's been tough, and tough on me, tough on everyone around me. And I hope that I can this is really my first opportunity to be able to talk about it. And I hope that I can help other men that are going through difficult times to just be yourself. And the last thing that I would suggest, I sometimes see myself as a bumper car, I'm kind of all over the place. And my wife will say, pick a lane, Harper, just pick a lane. Focus, slow down. We live in this world of instant gratification, and even microwaves take too long. When you're faced with something, whether it's a huge decision in your business or your family or a personal life, or you get a diagnosis or whatever, don't jump right to, okay, here's what I'm going to do. A lot of you are wired that way. Great. Some of the greatest leaders today, they stop and they pause and they reflect. Now, I am talking about Tim Cook, Steve Jobs, Elon Musk. The list goes on. Jeff Bezos. They practice silence before they make a decision or before they speak. What a concept. I don't do that. They're successful. They stop and pause in silence, awkward silence. They're successful over here. I'm over here. I don't do that. Maybe I should do that. Let's try it for a second. Okay, you ready? So here comes an idea. Here comes something that's brought in front of you. Here comes an email you weren't expecting or a text. Kind of awkward, huh? That was only like 10 or 12 seconds. Jeff Bezos has been known to go 20 to 30 minutes of silence, of people just going, what's going on? Give yourself some time for a moment of clarity. Put it through the filter of, again, who you are. What do you stand for? What track are you on in life and in business? And maybe I'm going to take this decision and see it through that lens before I make a hasty decision. Maybe. It's not always going to prove to be the right decision. But at least you can look back and go, you know what, I made the wrong decision, but I did think about it. I weighed all my options. Anyway, that's just some of my advice to you. The fact that we're doing this together, listen, when your brother and sister's down, we can all reach around and lift each other up, right? That's what community is all about, even in 2020. I wish you all well.